Drew is happy for her, and she thanks him. Carly admits when they were together, they never could get it right. Drew says it cost them a lot, and now they have been given a reset. She thinks things are back to how they were initially. He says almost. Drew walks away, leaving Carly puzzled. Ava drops by Sonny's office and says she found someone waiting outside. Jason walks in after Ava, and Sonny states he has no use for him. He won't have himself or his family connected to an FBI asset. Jason asks how connected he is to his family these days. Ava says she just wanted to stop by on her way to the gallery, and she'll see him tonight. Ava leaves, and Sonny tells Jason he already knows he bought Carly's half of the Metro Court back, and he doesn't care. He calls him and Carly people he can't trust. Jason says he has a bigger problem than him right now, someone he claims to care about. He says Joss is spreading information about Dex, and she told Kristina that Sonny ordered Dex to kill Cyrus. Jason says if anything happens to Dex, then Joss and Kristina will blame him. Jason tells Sonny to leave the kid alone, as Dex hasn't given him up yet. Sonny can't take that chance. Jason again reiterates if anything happens to Dex, that Joss, Michael, Carly, and Kristina will know he is behind it. And does he want that for Kristina? Sonny says he loves Kristina and his kids, and he'll protect them. However, Jason abandoned his children for 2 years, so he has no right to tell him what to do. Jason again says too many people know Dex's word for him, so just leave Dex alone. Sonny yells, or what? Jason warns he'll stop him. Sonny says he'll die trying and shows Jason the door. Laura is working from home and taking care of Ace when Trina shows up. Laura explains she needs to get the city budget done, and Ace's nanny has the day off. Trina offers to help. Trina knows Spencer loved Ace, and she should have been more supportive. Laura believes that had more to do with Esmond than Spencer and Ace. Trina knows she made Spencer choose between her and Ace, but it was really about Esmond, and in the end, she only pushed Spencer away from her. Laura believes Spencer understood her motives. Trina offers to take Ace to the park so she can get work done, and Laura takes her up on her offer. Trina also suggests she could talk to Ava about her schedule so she can maybe help her out with Ace on the nanny's day off regularly. Trina takes off with the baby. Laura drops by the gallery to see Ava, and they end up talking about how Trina is still grieving Spencer. Laura admits she is too. Ava says she can't blame either of them. Laura mentions Trina dropping by to see Ace and wanting to spend more time with him. Ava says it's her way of spending time with Spencer. Ava is worried that Trina isn't moving on, and spending time with Ace is her way of clinging to the past. Their talk turns to Nicola's. Laura says they are transferring Nicola's out of state, which will make visitation more difficult. As for Trina, Laura thinks she needs to find her way through her grief, and they need to support her. Ava says Trina is a big help here at the gallery, and it allows her to spend more time with Avery at home. Stunned, Laura says, "Wait, are you calling Sonny's place home?" Ava says Avery thinks of Sonny's place at home, and Sonny wants her to feel at home there too. Ava says she feels safe there, and that she forgot how much she missed that feeling. She says Sonny insisted she and Avery stay with him. Laura knows Avery likely likes being with her dad, but what does Ave want in the park? TJ runs into Trina with Ace. Trina introduces Ace to TJ, and he assumes Ace is the reason she's smiling. He says Ace is growing so fast, and it makes him think about his own baby. He admits he's stressed about Kristina carrying their child and her family drama. Trina says not to stress, to be more like Ace. On the next General Hospital, Carly offers Sasha a job at the Metro Court. Olivia says, "Bite your tongue." Tracy asks Gregory what's more important, his pride or his granddaughter's well-being. Nina tells someone, the person you should really be thanking is Ava. At TJ and Laura Molly. asks Sonny, TJ finds what Molly makes you waking think up on the city would be couch. interested in that? He asks what happened. She says Kristina came over after Brooklyn's shower and was upset over Joss. It was late, so she didn't want to wake him up by coming to bed. Chances like that Kristina was out late, but Molly says it was only a one-time thing and a special occasion. Tay gets that, but he still is upset about how Kristina got so worked up over Joss. She says this is on Joss. She attacked Kristina about who her father is. Tay argues that Kristina should know who Sonny is by now. Molly explains Kristina tries to compartmentalize her father's life, and this is all Kristina's problem. Chase says it's not, as Kristina is Sonny's daughter, so their child will be biologically connected to him. Molly defends Kristina and insists she'd never do anything to endanger their child. Tay says running around and defending her dad is not just emotionally stressful, but could be physically dangerous too. Molly says Kristina and Sonny have a special bond and she just wants someone to tell her what Joss said isn't true. She tried to, but the fact is she could end up prosecuting the man. She has to get to court and her job. At the Metro Court, Carly tells the staff how great it is to be back. After the team goes their separate ways, Kristina appears and congratulates her on getting the hotel back. However, what happened with Nina? Carly says Nina sold, and that was it. Kristina says she assumed her dad bought it back for her, but Carly states he didn't. Carly says Sonny wasn't happy over her getting the hotel back, and he's even more on edge than ever, and Ava is a bad influence on him. Kristina brings up her quarrel with Joss last night and Joss' accusations that Sonny ordered Dex to kill Cyrus. Carly says she doesn't know what Sonny does these days, but certain questions she won't like the answers to. Kristina and Carly part ways, and Kristina runs into Blaze. She's meeting with Brooklyn and invites her to join them, but Kristina suggests they make plans for later, just the two of them. Kristina leaves and Blaze looks concerned. Blaze and Brooklyn sit down to talk about her new single, and that launching it here in Port Charles rather than the city will make it more exclusive. Blaze trusts her and doesn't want her to miss out on anything right now with her wedding. Blaze says they can delay stuff for a few weeks and her career will survive, and besides, she has her deception work. Brooklyn worries this is less about her career and more about her mom. Brooklyn says keeping her personal life a secret doesn't make sense, and social media has made it so fans love being a part of an artist's life. Blaze fears her mom thinks her being gay will cost her some fans, but Brooklyn says it could actually gain her more fans. Brooklyn also feels being truthful will make her and Kristina's lives better. Blaze doesn't know, as their relationship is still new. Brooklyn says it's her call when she comes out, she just wanted to give her another perspective. Blaze thanks her and says right now, she and Kristina are happy. In Crimson's office, Drew drops by and Nina is working to get the next issue out and doesn't have time to deal with him right now. Drew says he just wanted to let her know he put in a good word with Willow for her. He thought she might need a boost after Carly got the hotel back. Kristina drops by to check on Nina. She is surprised she sold the Metro Court. Nina says she miscalculated selling her half of the hotel, and they all have her blind spots, and hers was Ava Jerome. Kristina is confused. She thought they were friends. Nina says Ava doesn't let friendship get in the way of what she wants, and what she wants is Sonny. She tells Kristina that Ava floated the idea of turning Carly and Drew into the SEC. She admits she made the call, but had help getting there, and Ava's been playing the long game. Nina says she fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Kristina notes Ava is always there when she visits her dad, and he's drinking again. She knows her dad is taking his meds just with whiskey. Nina assumes Sonny forgets the risks of mixing the two when Ava is pouring. Nina explains she signed the divorce papers, so Sonny isn't her problem any longer, and she's sorry. Kristina plans to make sure her father is taken care of. He has distanced himself from everyone but Ava. Nina warns her that Ava doesn't play by the rules, so be careful. Kristina says her dad is letting his guard down, and he knows what Ava is capable of. She notes her dad may have forgotten about what Ava did to Connie and Morgan, but his family hasn't. Drew runs into Carly at the restaurant. He is happy to see her back at the helm and wishes he could have made this happen for her. She says he was always generous, and it didn't feel right to accept it from him. He guesses she got a better offer from Jason. Carly says Jason didn't give her a choice. She found out what he did when he handed her the pap.